All right, maybe we're good now. All right. All right, I think everything is good. I made some boiled eggs, but I never actually put them away. So I gotta do that. Put on my uniform here. My little apron here. All right. Zoop. All right. We got our apron on. Boom. We're good to go. Let me pull out my empty box that I use for storing said hard-boiled eggs real quick. Grab some paper towels. Dry these bad boys off. Let me take care of this real quick. Boop. Boop. Boom. We're going to be making, probably start with the chicken noodle casserole. So we're going to bake that in the oven. And then move on to our lamb pasta. And last but not least, we'll probably do some, or we'll do the protein balls. And, you know, always finish off with some overnight oats. All right, should be good. Put these eggs up in here, and we'll wash this Just bowl out real quick. And then we'll be good to go. Then we'll be good to go. Yeah, buddy. All right. Now we should be good to get started, I guess. Zoop. All right. We got the eggs put away. What up, Walla Walla? How you doing, dude? How's it going? Oh yeah, let me get me a little drinky drink here. Doing great? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Boop. All right. We'll start with the chicken noodle casserole. I have this ginger lemon kombucha. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Definitely ginger. All right. We're gonna set our oven to 350. I also need a pot to boil some noodles. We're gonna use some egg noodles that I put somewhere. We got our extra wide egg noodles for our chicken noodle casserole. Boom. Another day, another gunplay. Hell yeah, dude. What gunplay are you doing now? I saw the weapons for the that you did on the on the Dom. Those turned out pretty nice. Gun cannon? Hell yeah. Old school gun cannon. Little shoulder rockets or whatever they are. I guess shoulder cannons. Oh, the gun cannon, a red candy finish? Yeah, that would fit. That's probably enough water. Probably good. All right. We gotta do some, a little bit of cutting and mixing here. Yeah, I'm still working on the Zaku. Last weekend Monster Hunter came out, so I didn't actually work on it at all then. I've just been playing games. So it's actually been like tomorrow I'll work on it. But I haven't done any work on it since like 2 weeks ago. Other priorities, but I'll get back to it. I kept trying to do some weird things on it, and it never really worked, so I'm just full on painting it at this point, I guess. Yeah. Well, it's like a new game comes out, and I was like, waiting for the game, I'm going to play it a whole bunch. The Gundam's not going anywhere. It's like, I'll take a week off. And the week before that, all I could think about was the game coming out, so I was like, usually on Monday, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's paint some Gundams. But 2 Mondays ago, before the game came out, I was like, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it today. Because all I could think about was the game coming out. And then, the game came out. But I'll be back at it tomorrow. I'm sure, unless something happens. I don't know. I don't know of anything happening, but basically for this thing, we just gotta boil the noodles. We gotta cut up a couple things. Only really 2 things. We're doing the Lazy Man's chicken noodle casserole. I got this rotisserie chicken here, or you could use canned chicken, I guess. I got a rotisserie chicken. We're gonna cut the meat out of it. It's already cooked. Easy. And we gotta cut up an onion. That's pretty much, we gotta smash some crackers later, but for now, we're gonna cut up, like a half an onion. I got a big onion. I'll use probably half of it for this, half of it for the lamb pasta we're gonna do. But it's got a big old onion. Get our knife. And we're gonna cut this bad boy in half, I guess. That wasn't really in half, but probably save that for the pasta and get this bad boy loaded up with some onions. Cut off the top of it, peel it. We'll dice this bad boy up. We're actually going to just start adding everything to a bowl. But usually add the noodles last, so ain't no thing. So we're going to cut this up, or we're going to dice this up. Once the 4 kits I have on order show up, my backlog will be up to 20 kits. Oh my god, dude. I thought mine was bad. But hell yeah. Dude, there's so much variety in kits and stuff that you can find. And they keep coming out with newer and newer ones. There's just, it's great to, I don't know, they have such variety. It's probably why it's, popular and stuff. But it's a good hobby to get into, I think. Boop. You grab a big bowl here. I'm just going to start tossing it all into this big bowl as we go. The very center of it has like a, so I have to pick out those pieces, I guess. Sort of like sprout or something. Honestly, it's probably too much onion. There's those center parts. Zoop. Just get rid of them, the rest of it will be alright. So green parts here should go right down the center. Alright. You could probably, if you wanted to, put these on the stove and saute them to make them softer before, but I don't mind a little bit of onion crunch in my casserole. I got about a half an onion here, half a big onion. If I had like some smaller onions, probably use a whole onion, but this might be too much, but just try and chunk it up in bite-sized pieces. I could have probably done this end piece nicer, but this is how it's going. Sure, good enough. Add some variety of onions. I don't need these giant pieces though. Zoop. Alright. Got our onions. Just get the little extras off there. Doesn't matter too much because it's all going in one bowl, so it's not like cutting the chicken here is gonna matter too much. I'm actually curious how much chicken I'll get off of it. I'm guessing like a pound and a half, 2 pounds. 2 are premium Bandai exclusive, and the other 2 are the gun tank and the Injects unicorn. Kind of scary how small you make everything look. Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, like they always like to point out, this is a normal size fridge, and this is me. All right, let's get our rotisserie chicken out here. Ooh, got some of that, the juices and congealed fat on the bottom. It's okay. It's all right. All the juices and stuff. Chicken. It's a whole chicken. Master Grade Extreme. Maybe I'm not familiar with those ones. Or maybe I am if I see it, I don't know. There's a lot of unicorns out there though. What is this? 6 minutes for al dente, eh? Alright. I guess it says I should put some salt in there. Get my hands clean a little bit here. It's starting to bubble, so a little bit of salt in here. It says like a tablespoon. I'm just gonna put however much I feel like. There we go. Got that sizzle in there. All right. I got the salt in there. We'll get We're gonna put this full bag of butter noodles in here, or not butter noodles, egg noodles. Butter noodles. So 6 minutes for al dente. Oh, prepare as above, but reduce cooking time to 5 minutes for oven dishes. All right, 5 minutes it is. Zoop. Give it a little spin. This is why I can't watch cooking shows. Now I'm hungry. Be back in a while, all right. All right, we're just gonna cook our pasta there. I'm actually curious how much meat I'll get off of this thing. So we're just gonna do a slice right down the middle. We should be able to pull the skin back. But this is Lazy Man's chicken recipe because I bought a rotisserie chicken. Which is perfectly valid, I think. There's a bunch of salt in here probably, but whatever. Boop. You should just be able to pull most of it out with your hands. Get the breast out. Oh. Boop. All right. Let me give the noodles a little twirl real quick. All right. Pull out the other side here. And then we'll kind of chop up the chicken after this. I'm guessing I'll get like around 1.5 to 2 pounds of between the breast and the thighs. I want to put all the white meat up here and see what this clocks in at. I was banking on like 1.5 pounds, so we'll see. Well, we're not even at 1 pound yet. Zoop. Oh no. Good thing I still got all this other meat. Pull off the skin on the thighs and stuff. Just get the thigh meat off here. Boop. Nice dark meat. Boop. All right. We can pull the skin off here as well. Maybe. All right. Get some of this off here as well. Take whatever meat we can. We're over 1 pound at this point. Happy day. I think the noodles are about to be done though. So let me wash my hands off here. grab our strainer. Oop. They're looking pretty good. So turn this off. Grab our thing and dump it. Zoop. All right. So we got our egg noodles all out of the water and stuff. We'll leave those off to the side for now. We'll get the whatever other meat we can get off this other thigh. Oh, twine is there. We'll pull off whatever fat and skin we can. Get this congealed fat off, but it mostly sticks to the skin, so if you take out the skin off with the congealed fat, we'll go ahead and add this. And this. Take these off. Take off as much skin as I can. Boop. 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 Take all this meat. All the meat, clean it. Still a little bit short from 1.5 pounds, unfortunately, but I think there's still some meat I can take. Boop, boop. All right. Is there meat under here? I don't know. I'm gonna take some from the chicken wing. Take off the skin there. Maybe a little bit of meat from here. Boop. Boop. Trying to get that coveted 1.5 pounds. Alright. This little chicken wingy. Boop. Should get whatever I can off the skin. Alright, is there any more meat on this carcass that I can yoink? There's some up here. Zoop. Boop. I think I've massacred this chicken. I think this chicken is sufficiently cleaned for the most part. Got close to 1.5 pounds, not exactly, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to call it good. Boop. Got 1 pound, 5 ounces. All right, maybe there's a little here. Zoop. We're like 2 ounces off 1.5 pounds, which is okay, I guess. Close enough. Now my hands are all chickeny. Bloop. Bloop. All right. We're done with our chicken carcass thing. Try to clean up whatever's on here. Well, let me do it like this, because I don't want the knife to slip out of my hand, because I'm covered in chicken fat and juices. Okay. Get rid of the rest of this. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, now we're gonna take this chicken that we just got out here, and I was just curious how much chicken I could get off it, but close to 1.5 pounds, like I thought. But we're just gonna take this chicken, we're gonna just kind of chunk it up and into like little pieces, so we can throw it in our bowl. Don't have to be exact, just shredded pretty much, or whatever you want to call it. Boom. All right, chicken. Okay. Boop. 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 Do, 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 do. Nice, easy rotisserie chicken meal here. Not a lot of work goes into it, just a little bit of cutting, and then you pour everything in a casserole dish and you're good to go. Boop. 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 All right. Come across this way a couple times, and that's good. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Chicken. Chicken. All right, I think this will last a little bit of it. All right, chicken. You could technically like grill chicken or cook the raw chicken breast and make this if you want, but just for chicken is just easier. I guess you could get the canned chicken as well, but that stuff is suspect. Huh? Hey, come in here.
The trial of the century. Thank God is that.
All right. Now that we got our chicken, we got chicken about like a half onion, or it was a large onion, so I did like half of it. But now, and we got a can of cream of mushroom, and a can of cream of chicken. We'll put these in here. All right, just making sure that we're good on expiration dates. I'm not going to be eating something bad. Smells like cream of chicken. Yep, that's some cream of chicken. Then we got our cream of mushroom. Yep, we're good. We're good. Oop. All right, we got both in there. We're good. Wash these tops off real quick for the recycling. All right. This. There. I have the rest of the measuring cups. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. Let me wash this. We gotta. Gotta put some other stuff in there. So we'll get to it momentarily.
I don't know why these two are over here, but I found them.
All right. Thank you. No. All right. Well, I come back in possession of the measuring cups. Where they were, or what they were used for, I don't know, but we'll wash them out just to be sure. Oop. I only really need the cup one, but all right. Well, we got our can of chicken, whatchamacallit, cream of chicken and cream of onion, or cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. And then I will grab some yogurt. Double check April. Excellent. We got our non-fat Greek yogurt here we're going to add in. They've been out of the store brand lately, but at least I've got this Chobani, I guess. Alright, anyways. Mix up the little liquid that's there. Still smells fine. Alright, we're going to do a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt here. The hell is that? Boop. Alright. So we're getting our cup full of non-fat Greek yogurt here. I've seen recipes use mayo instead, but mayo's got a lot of fat in it. So a cup of mayo is a lot. So we're going to use a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt instead. It'll work. Don't worry about it. All right. Greek yogurt in. Bloop. Boop. I'm gonna do about a. Oh yeah. I don't know if I already had some down here. It's corn. But I bought some more just in case. That's not it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have to eat dinner. I did not eat dinner. Oh. I did have some peas and carrots, but not a full bag. And this is pasta sauce. This goes back in for a later date to be determined. I got this Trader Joe's Mandarin Orange chicken for dinner. I forgot about that. Remove the outer package and thaw unopened sauce pouch in warm water. I got this. I got a sauce package. I'll do this after. Finish the casserole, and then we'll do that. All right, so we got all this. We'll do about a cup and a half of frozen peas and carrots, something like that. You know, we'll just grab a half cup for this. I'm gonna break up. I'm trying to break them up before I put them in. So do about a cup and a half of these. There's some. Try to break them up a little bit. Not really big a deal if it's not. The moisture's not gonna hurt anything. All right. And then our new bag, got about a little under a cup in there. Another half cup in. More peas and extra peas and carrots. Oh my. All right. Boop. All right, we got some frozen peas and carrots in there. Put this in this bag. Replace the old one. Stick it in here. All right. So we got about 1.5 pounds of the rotisserie chicken we cut up. Got our half an onion cut up in there. We got frozen peas and carrots. We got a cup of Greek yogurt. We got a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of chicken. Now we'll add some milk in there. I don't know, I think I've just got to do cheese after this. Yeah, okay. So we'll do about a cup of milk, but I'm gonna put it in here. So we're gonna do a cup of milk. I'm gonna take the milk and put some in each can to kind of try to get the last little bit out. Like so. Boop. That didn't really help a whole lot. Yeah, I tried. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to grab my bag of cheddar cheese. This is a 2-cup bag, so I'm going to put the whole thing in. Boop. This may be a large casserole, I'm just saying right now. This may be bigger than I intended. Will it fit my pot or my pan? I don't know. But I guess we'll find out together. We're gonna mix this up. Here we go. Boop. So we're gonna try to get this all mixed up here. Try to get all the creaminess and stuff mixed around. Get it all covered. Get everything spread around. Get to know each other, you know. Make this sloppy mess in here. Might look sloppy now, but it'll taste delicious, probably. Allegedly. Just trying to mix the yogurt and the cream of mushroom, cream of chicken around with the milk. Make this creamy mess. A chunk of frozen corn and peas and carrots, so try to break that up a little bit. And once we got that done, we'll take our noodles and put them in there. Hopefully there's enough room for all this. May have cooked these too early, so now they're kind of sticking together a little bit. My fault. Should have waited to throw them in. But that's okay. That is okay. We'll make it work. Hopefully my pan is big enough to hold all this, but we'll address that when we get to it. So I'm just gonna try to mix these in without smashing them too much or messing them up too much. Just gonna try to get them covered. They're kind of sticking to each other right now, so gotta be careful because I got this bowl loaded up. They don't go spilling everywhere. No. All right. Trying to get these noodles covered. Trying to stir them in. Get everything covered in this slop. All right, now we will see if this fits in my baking dish. Maybe I didn't plan this out too well, but well, one, I didn't plan it out too well, and two, I need to get a bigger baking dish as well. I don't know if this is all going to fit in here. I feel like it's not going to, but I guess we'll address that when we get to it. Then you got like a 9x13 or something. All right. I used the rest of my spray this morning, so I gotta open up this other bottle of cooking spray, or avocado spray. Come on. Stupid perforation. Why did they put the perforation here if it doesn't work? Ray cancer in their pocket. What a ambush. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. We got it greased. We'll see if this all fits in here. It might and it might not. I feel like this is too much to fit in here, but we'll find out. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. It might. We might get it to work. I need a bigger baking dish. Don't worry. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry, I got this. Don't worry. This is probably meant for like a 9x. It'll probably work a lot better than 9x13, but all I've got is this 8x8. So, yeah, we're gonna smash this down in here. Dude, I need a bigger baking dish. This is this could be a disaster. I'm gonna put this on a baking sheet when I put it in there because this is way too much for this pan. I need to go buy a bigger baking dish. That is clear to me right now. What could go wrong? That looks good. I should have been here. We'll see how badly it overflows because I don't think it should bubble up or anything too much, but it's a chicken noodle casserole. And we're not even done with it yet though. We got one final touch. Before we shove it in the oven. I put them over here somewhere. Ah. Yeah, we got some Ritz crackers. Also, I think when I sprayed the thing with the with the cooking spray, I got oil all over the ground. Like some kind of idiot. It's slick in here now. I thought about doing like panko breadcrumbs, but when I always used to eat chicken noodle soup, and it was always like with Ritz crackers. Let me get some water down here. It's I made a little uh-oh with this oil. Zoop. All right. The lazy man's cleaning method of throwing it on the ground and wiping around with your foot. I can only make like 2 cuillères with the milk I have. Uh-oh. I just re-upped on milk. All right. So, about 20 Ritz crackers is what we're doing. Got the whole wheat with Ritz crackers, so a little bit healthy. They grab some wax paper here. Just have to go get some more milk, Ambush. Alright, we're gonna move this off to the side. 20 of these guys. 5. 10. 15. 20. We got 20 of them. Yeah, I can't just leave the rest of the sleeve in there, it'll go stale, so obviously I gotta eat the rest of these. almost diving. Let's go, dude. Get an ambush. Alright, we'll take our wax paper. I'm just going to lay these out. Just going to crunch them up. Something like that. You can have big chunks and tiny chunks. And then we're gonna take this. Oh my god, I'm spilling some out the back like an idiot. I need to get a bigger baking dish. Boop. Now we got a little topping. Now, I thought I had it all angled in there, dude. My bad, alright? Sorry. I was not smarter than the wax paper. Alright, I'm gonna play this safe. I'm gonna take this big baking sheet and put it up underneath because I don't know if this is gonna bubble over or not. But we'll put this in at 350 at for about like a half hour or so. Hit. Yeah. Oh. All right. In the meantime, you gotta clean up a little bit, but also, I forgot that I bought this thing of orange chicken that I was supposed to eat today. Huh. Alright. Apparently, I was supposed to put the sauce packet in some warm water. And then, I put it in it says specifically, pierce the film twice. So, I guess I gotta pierce the film twice, then throw it in the microwave. We'll see how this orange chicken turns out. Alright. It's kind of thawed already, but it's still just cold, I guess. Alright, sauce is in some warmish water. I'm gonna take this little bowl here. It says to pierce twice, so that's what I'll do. We'll do one. And we'll do two. 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll do 5 minutes or whatever. All right, 5 minutes. Then I should have my dinner of this orange chicken bowl. And I'll clean up. We'll get ready to do some lamb pasta. All right. Let me clean up. And I hope that casserole doesn't like boil over or anything. But it's cleanup time. I don't know what's for dinner for me. You don't got anything in the fridge still? I got salsa chicken for lunch till Tuesday probably. Salmon and rice. And something else? Hell yeah. Salmon and rice pretty solid. Oh yeah. Yoink this. Alright. Ow, fuck, that's hot. Who made this water this hot, dude? Someone set me up. It was me. I set myself up. I played myself, dude. Gorilla Mine, you got cases of those yet? Or just individual stuff? I've bought cases before, but the Gorilla Mind, I don't buy the cans as much anymore. Or I literally, like, you know how you asked me about if I drink kombucha every day, and I said, no, I just get it at the store as like a once a week thing. That's pretty much what I do with the Gorilla Mind as well. I have the tub of the pre-workout that I take for like before the gym, but it's like a tub of powder and it's different than the energy drink. But I have gone to GNC and just like picked up cases of it. Boop. It's to let the chicken sit for like a minute after it's done too. Or that food. We'll try this Mandarin orange chicken. I tried Kung Pao, but they had a big bag of like take home and cook Kung Pao chicken at Trader Joe's too. I had that. That was pretty good. They also had a version of this orange chicken that was like a giant bag that you can bring home and cook like for like multiple meals, but I opted for the individual one. Boop. Look at that, it lines up just in time with me finishing up washing the dishes almost. It's about to be done. We'll try this orange chicken out. Usually most of the stuff I've gotten from Trader Joe's is pretty solid, so I don't expect anything bad. Boop. right. The lamb pasta is all in one pot, so luckily the lamb pasta is like a one pot thing. Don't gotta do much else. Or don't gotta dirty multiple things. Just a pot and a cutting board, really. Maybe a plate or two, but we gotta cut up some bell peppers and onion. I think that's really it. We gotta make some chicken broth with our better than bouillon. Other than that, there's not like a whole lot to it. Just put stuff in, cook it, take it out, put more stuff in. We'll cook the pasta in there with everything. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The pasta will absorb the chicken broth. It'll be tasty. It's like a Mediterranean thing. Top it with some feta cheese. Feta cheese is delicious. Boop. Oh yeah. Let me take out this chicken. Let me check out my din din. Alright, well, this is what it looks like without any sauce. Not too bad. And then we'll dry off this sauce packet here. And we'll open it. Maybe. I think they'd make an easy perforation on here. Here we go. We're going to pour our sauce on there. All right, we got a little bit of sauce on that bad boy. Spoon's probably easiest because I'm lazy. Mix this up. Get that sauce in everything. All right, this will be my dinner. Let it cool down there a tiny bit. Boop. Boom. Boom. Grab this. And throw that in there. All right. Got about 20 minutes left on the casserole. So we shall prep our next thing. I don't think we gotta do anything crazy. Yeah, it's just the onion and the bell peppers. Hey, what up, John Ventura? How you doing, dude? How's it going? Oh, I never finished drying the stuff. Should probably do that. All right, we got our cutting board. We're gonna need here momentarily. Working on sponge painting the left leg of the Kalis Custom now. Sponge painting. So you got like a texture on it. Oh wait, need that. Boom. Let's see what this orange chicken tastes like. No texture, mostly smooth layering. Huh. You're not like, you're like tapping it on there? Alright. We'll grab our bell peppers here, as well as a plate. So we're going to chunk these bad boys up. I got a red one and an orange one, just cause. Oh. Usually when I see people do sponge things, they're always doing like some sort of weathering, but I never really looked too far into it. All right, washed off our red pepper here. We're gonna cut this into like slices or fat chunks. Boop. This one was like growing inside or something. It's got like a little baby inside. All right, that chunk's fine. We're just kind of doing some slices, then cut them into smaller chunks, some fat boys. This one's probably fine. Boop. Just small chunks, or whatever size chunks you want, really. You can leave them as giant chunks. Take out this white part, because it's usually a bit bitter. Don't really want it in there. All right. Boom. 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 Boop. Boop. All right. I don't know what's going on with the top of this one. I feel like there's another part that looked kind of gross, but I don't really see it right now, or I overlooked it. For some reason, all the bell peppers today were looking kind of jank. Tried to pick the best I could find. I don't know what the deal was, but I guess it is what it is. Zoop. 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 All right, we're just chunking them up. There's no right or wrong chunk, just chunking. Boop. I'll wash off this orange one and do the same thing. Chunking it up. Take off the top, maybe. Boop. All right. All right. Grab a little bit more of my orange chicken here. All right. Cut this one open. Follow the bell curve down, like so. Boom. Boop. All right, good enough. This one I'll just do one of those. So I'll try to get some of this white out. Boop. All right. Boom. Boop. 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 And then we'll do this. Boop. Boom. And then half it. Chunks. Chunks on chunks on chunks. Whoop. Got this guy as well. I was going to do orange and yellow, but all the yellow ones look like trash. So I just got orange and red. Boop. Boop. All right. So we chunked up our bell peppers. We'll leave them over there. Last thing we gotta do is dice up an onion. I don't feel like mincing up garlic, so I'm just gonna use the jar of minced garlic. All right. Get a little bit of this juices off of here. Boop. And the other half of said onion from before. And cut that off. Peel it. Ugh, why does the outside look gross? I'm just gonna, this whole outside layer looks suspect. Actually, it's this whole little part right here. All right, we're just gonna cut around it. Might just go like this. All right, it was good there, I guess. Boop. Just gonna dice this bad boy up, and then this half. I don't know what that weird section was in the middle, but just cut around it and we'll be good. Oop. Oop. All right. Cut this up. Boom. Boom. All right. Got an onion here, all cut up. The only other thing to do is to make us some chicken broth with better than bouillon. I wonder if there's bubbled over or anything. Yeah, no, looks pretty static in there. I think we'll be good. All right. Oh, that's right. Boop. We got a bowl. Grab our little electric kettle here. Boo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. All right. We need 2.5 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to use some better than bouillon. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. One teaspoon is a cup. So we'll use a teaspoon and a half, or 2.5 teaspoons of this. So got about one. Use this to help yoink. And we'll get 2. Actually, I don't really need to. I'm going to use it to stir. 2 and 1/2. All right, 2.5 teaspoons of chicken broth. We'll wait for our water to boil. We got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes left on our casserole. We'll give it a little check ski. But we can get going. Actually, I gotta split the pasta up. Only 8 ounces of pasta. Only half the box. All right. The verdict on that Trader Joe's orange chicken bowl, not too bad. It's a decent option for a microwave meal like that. I mean, it's not like anything to be like, oh my god, that's the most amazing thing ever, but it's pretty decent for what it is. I do like their, it's the whole bag and you cook it yourself on the stovetop, but a 16-ounce thing of, I got that whole wheat penne, whole grain, not whole wheat, whole grain. But Use half of this. All right, 8 ounces. Got half the box here. We'll save the other half for the future. For another occasion. Boop. All right. We have about a minute on the casserole. I'll give it a little look-see and see if it needs to, basically there's not any real cooking that needs to happen in the casserole. The chicken's already cooked because it was rotisserie chicken. It's more to get everything nice and, that cheese melty in there and stuff. But I'm kind of looking for the top to be a little bit browned from the crackers. I mean, they're already whole wheat crackers, so they're going to be a little bit browned, but all right. I guess before I do that, grab a measuring cup. I'll do about 2.5 cups of water here. Oh, did I not do enough? Yep, I hear you. All right. 2 cups. Another 1/2 cup. Boop. All right. Now we'll give this a little mixy mix. Should kind of dissolve in the hot water, so. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Just trying to clean off the spoons in here. Get all that bed and buoy and stuff for the chicken broth. Should be good. We got our bowl of chicken broth. I will take a look at this casserole. We'll see what it's looking like. I'm gonna protect myself with my bare hands. All right. Ooh. All right. This is looking pretty good, I think. Nice little bubbly, kind of solid mass of stuff. So I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. We got our chicken noodle casserole. All nice and there. We'll cut it later. We'll let it cool down. For now. But it moves some stuff and we can get this going for the lamb pasta. So we should have everything prepped now that we had to do extra. We got a pound of ground lamb in the fridge. that we will use. Got some olives and stuff. Let me clean up the counter a little bit because I'm going to move the camera. All right. Nice. So I'm going to take this camera. It's falling over a little bit.
Oh my god, that combo was dirty.
All right. Let me put this here. We'll grab our big pan. The big boy, if you will. Got this big boy right here. I don't know why this seems so weird. It seems weirdly angled, but it could just be me. I don't know. I'll make me some room here. Take the casserole off of here. I guess I'll do this. Put this in here. And we can leave this here. So it's out of my way. Anyways. We're good on that. We're going to set our pan here to some higher heat. All right. Boom. Boop. Wash off our teaspoon here real quick. But first we're gonna kind of roast the peppers, almost. We're pretty much gonna throw the peppers in here, let them go, and then take them out and go for a couple minutes. But we got most of our other stuff over here too. So I want some oregano. I think I have another thing of thyme in here. Cardamom. Basil. I thought I bought an extra thing of thyme on accident. Unless I already used it right here. But let me check this pan. I would say that's ample. I would say that's hot enough. So I'm gonna give this a quick spritz. We're gonna take our peppers and we're gonna throw them in here and spread them out. But then we're gonna let them sit there for a minute or two to kind of hopefully get a nice sear on them. We'll take them back out after they're after we sear them in there. Give them a little pre-roasting. Just gathering some ingredients. Gotta get about a third a cup of Guatemala olives here. You can leave these out if you do not like them, I guess. But they're pretty good in the fatty acids department. Probably go a little bit longer. So I get some roast marks on there. I got some pitted Guatemala olives. I'm measuring out a third a cup because these will go in as well. Alright, they should probably be good by now. So we're gonna, yeah, we got some nice sear marks on them. On a lot of them. So we're gonna continue to roast these for another couple minutes. We got a little bit of sear marks on them. That's what we're looking for. I think these, I'm gonna refrigerate these after if I remember correctly. For next time. Refrigerate after opening. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Excellent. The roasted pepper flavor we're going for. Alright. We're just chilling, letting them roast. It'll be tasty. Probably. No, they will. I used to do this recipe a lot. I haven't actually done it in a little bit. But it's kind of like a Mediterranean lamb pasta. Peppers, we'll throw some spinach in there at the end. Just, you know, basic pasta. Get that ground lamb in there because the lamb is delicious. Just roast them until they seem like they're good. We like to see those sear marks on them. I'd probably say we're looking pretty good on these. So I'm going to take this off the heat. Actually, I can turn this off for a moment. I'm just going to put these on a plate, or on the plate I took them off of. But I was doing that on like a high heat. So I'm going to let this sit here for a moment and cool down before I throw in. We're going to throw in garlic and onion and do that. And then we'll throw in our ground lamb. Ground lamb. Premium Australian ground lamb. Because that's all I got. But pound of lamb. If you don't like the taste of lamb, I don't know what to tell you. Lamb's delicious, especially with some Mediterranean stuff, just like rosemary, thyme. We're not doing rosemary here, but oregano, thyme. I could probably throw in a little bit of rosemary because my thyme leaves are lacking right now. Probably turn this back on to like a medium low. I could have sworn I had more time in here, but maybe it's time for me to get my brain checked. I'm hilarious, guys. I'm here all night. Anyways, let me get a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of. We're not gonna clean the pan. A little bit of olive oil in there. Just a smidge, because we still have some residual oil from before too. Spread it around. And then we're going to take our onion that we diced up and toss that in there. And then to go with the onion, it's onion's best friend. Garlic. Boom. I was too lazy to dice up fresh garlic, so sue me. Don't sue me. Do about like a tablespoon and a half, but I'm just doing a big old thick dollop there. Woo. Might still be a little too hot. This pan is still bumping. It's all right. Just gonna get up some of the charredness or whatever from the peppers we were roasting earlier. We're gonna let this go for I don't know, a minute or two. I should have probably waited to put in the garlic, but here we are. We're here. Then we'll throw in our lamb here in a minute or so. Just trying to soften those onions up and not burn the garlic. We don't need a whole bunch of oil in here because, like I said, we got some of the residual spray from when we did the peppers, and when we throw the lamb in, lamb's got that nice lamb fat that'll come out, so it smells like lamb. But our onions are getting there. They're relatively translucent across the board. All right. Probably good to toss in our lamb here. We'll cook this up. All right, chunk the lamb up here. Yep. Yep. All right. We'll let that cook a tiny bit before we put in our seasonings. But I think I might, I don't know. I'm almost out of time. I usually put some more time. So maybe I'll do a little bit of, I should have rosemary up here too. I think. I barely have any rosemary too. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll be good, but I might do the rest of my thyme and then do like a two teaspoon of thyme-ish. That's probably what's left in here. And a teaspoon of rosemary, and then my 2 teaspoons of oregano, the normal. But rosemary goes good with lamb too, so I think it'll be fine. A lot of times when I do, when I smoke the lamb, I'll do like rosemary, oregano, thyme, garlic pepper, that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna let this cook. While it's cooking, I should probably open this thing of crushed tomatoes. Got crushed tomatoes, little red pack, not too expensive stuff. Boop. Big can, big can. Alright, it's like half cooked, or it's getting there, so I think we're probably good to throw in some seasonings. Do about 2 teaspoons of oregano. And then about we'll see how much time I have left. About a teaspoon. Do a teaspoon of thyme, teaspoon of rosemary, because why not? Switch it up from the norm. Try it out. I know rosemary goes good with lamb, because I've done it too many times before, but then we'll go ahead and mix this around to get everything coated in the seasonings. Smells tasty. Get everything coated. Continue to cook. All right. So go ahead and put this stuff away. Oh, I also need where is it? Oh, here we go. Some bay leaves for when we put everything together. But see, the lamb has it's got some fat to it. It's a little bit fatty, so you don't need to add too much oil when you start with the onions and stuff. So you have the extra from the peppers, and then the lamb will produce some stuff for us. Okay. So we got that cooking. Just playing a waiting game now. This is looking mostly cooked. There's a slight bit of pink still in there, but we should be fine to do this. So we're just gonna add everything in here. So we're gonna add in our chicken broth. 2.5 cups of chicken broth, and our big can of crushed tomatoes. And then I usually mix it around. I'll get this all mixed around here before we toss in the rest of our stuff. All right. We got our olives. Boop. We gotta put back in our peppers that we roasted initially. Boom. We'll mix this around. Trying to get the crushed tomatoes and the chicken broth all kind of mixed together. So we got everything in there. Take our pasta, toss it in here as well. Our 8 ounces, or half a box of pasta. Mix this around in here. It'll absorb a lot of that chicken broth. Then we're going to bring this to a simmer. Once it starts simmering, we'll cover it. Oh. We'll put in a couple bay leaves here. Boop. 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 We'll get those bay leaves covered. Push them down in the liquid. And then I'll grab the top for this. So we're going to cover this. We're going to cover this once it gets to a simmer. And let it go after that. Starting to see some movement on top. It'll probably take about 15 minutes or so for this to finish. We got it simmering a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it. We'll set the timer for about 10 minutes and check it. But my guess is 15 minutes or so for that to be fully done. And by done, I mean the pasta is done. Everything else is relatively cooked. We're just kind of simmering together so all the flavors can, meld together. And the sauce can take form. The noodles will absorb most of the chicken broth, which will make the sauce a little bit thicker as well. We're just gonna leave that. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks fine. So we'll just leave that. Check on it after we're done. Probably washing up our mess here. Boop, boop. Man, I can't believe Monday actually looms now. Boop. Alright. Well, once this is done, we'll be done with our two main meals. The casserole and the pasta. And it's just stuff for the breakfast and the snacks, I guess. Which, I bought a thing of Kodiak cakes, protein balls things, so I'm going to try those. Protein oatmeal balls. They really got me with the balls, I guess. And the bear on the box. Those two things. Boop, boop, boop. Let me get the old cutting board here. And then and we got this as well. We should be done with cleanup for this meal. We got dry as well, but about 6 minutes left before we check on that. But in reality, probably 11. Like I said, it'll probably take 15 minutes for the pasta to absorb enough of that stuff. But just gonna play it by ear. See how things are. Feel it out, if you will. these. That sounds like it's going pretty hard in there. I need to turn it down a little bit. That should be all right. Probably get a little mix in there just to be safe. Make sure nothing's burning on the bottom. Oh no, my bay leaf. Don't try to escape bay leaf. You need to impart some of that bay flavor. Yeah, for this probably gonna need 15. I think. Alright. This. But we're almost there. We gotta portion some stuff out as well, but that's fine. That's meal prep for you. Cook stuff, portion it out, rinse and repeat until you're done with meal prep. Boop. Boop. In 3 minutes, we'll be at 10 minutes. We'll check the pasta. It may or may not be good, but we'll have to check to see. Boop. Boop. If you clean up as you go, you know, that during this downtime of waiting for things to cook, everything gets done like all at once. You don't have to dread cook or cleaning afterwards. It's like magic, dude. It's like magic. Just be efficient-ish with your time. I could probably be more efficient with my cooking time, but most of the time I'm just wandering around the kitchen doing things. Or maybe not wandering around, more like just moseying around, doing things and whatnot. But let me wipe up some of these crumbs over here. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And we'll grab some. Grab all these. The plates can, or the lids can stay up there for now. But I'll have to figure out how to cut this bad boy up. Our little casserole. Hopefully it turned out good. About 30 seconds left on here, so we're gonna give it a little look-see-loo. Do a little mixy mix. Those noodles definitely look like they need some more oomph. They are still too solid of tubes. So we're just gonna give this a mix. But it is thickening up a little bit, becoming more tomatoey as it absorbs that broth. So we'll see what happens after about like 5 more minutes. In the meantime, we'll try to cut up this casserole without it being too much of a problem. I don't know how messy this is going to be to portion out, but we're going to figure it out. Let's see, is this hot on the bottom? No, not really. It's warm, but not hot. Yeah, it's fine. But this is our casserole, or whatchamacallit casserole. Whoopsies. Our chicken noodle casserole. All right, let me get a little picture of this. A picture of this chicken noodle casserole. Now we're going to try to portion this out into 5 servings without making too much of a mess. How well this will work, I don't know.
I'm gonna check on my dog. He's chilling outside like a good boy.
Boop. Boop. Alright. So theoretically, if I do like here, if I do here, boom, 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 that sort of thing. Alright, we'll see. Oh baby, we had a pretty clean break there. Huh. Definitely if you're not a fan of crispy onions, or like onions that still have a crisp, I would probably cook the onions in like saute them in a pan before you put them in here. I just put raw onions in, which I do not mind. I mean, they're semi-cooked now, but they still got that crunch, if you will. All right. All right. We're gonna try this. Oh my gosh. This is like artistry here. Somehow I'm doing this without making too much of a mess. I don't know how I'm managing it, honestly. I thought this would be going everywhere. That's only a slight spillage. Only slight spillage. Oh. Try some more. Good. Good. All right. A little bit more in here. A little bit more in this one. We got these all.
Fucking 40 degrees.
All right. We got these all portioned out here. We'll check our pasta as well here in a moment. Shut up. I hear you. I hear you. Shut up. Oh. All right. God damn it, my pocket. The mother bitch. All right. Let me get some shots of these bad boys. Close up so you can see all the textures. I'm a genius. Not really. All right, let's take a look here, see how the pasta's doing. These noodles look a little bit more done. All right. But normally, when I'm checking on these, checking for like, you know, make sure the noodles are done enough. Make sure they're not still super hard. But now that this is done, I'll move these off to the side for now so we can move the camera back. Remove the camera like here. So what we're gonna do is the pasta's done cooking. So we're gonna take this off of the burner. And we're gonna try to fish out these bay leaves here. Doesn't really matter if you leave them in there, I guess, but just so I don't accidentally chomp down on one. Ow, fuck 'em. It's hot. It's weird that these bay leaves were in this boiling soup or like sauce, and they burn you when you touch them. I got a bag of spinach. We're gonna take it off the burner. We're gonna whittle all this spinach in here, so you can put a metric ass load of spinach in here, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this whole bag, honestly, but you kind of like fold it in here, and the residual heat will wilt it down into like nothing. But you don't want to do it over top of the heat, or it'll get too janky. Just want to use the residual heat here. Boop. All right. Full bag of spinach inside. And it looks like this is way too much spinach, but I assure you it will not be in the end. We just gotta mix it all up. Mix it all up. I assure you it's not too much spinach. Just gonna keep folding it in. You don't have to be aggressive. You just want to be nice and easy. Just kind of fold it in there. It'll start going down, down, down. Look at this. It's already reduced. It's already gotten shrunk up a bunch. Boop. Nice colors in here, you know? But it all just wilts down into nothing. And then you have a nice spread of spinach in here. And then we're gonna taste this a little bit. Definitely need some salt and pepper. A decent chunk, I think. Something like that. Mix it all up. Give it another taste-orino. Oh yes. I think that's good. Probably. We'll give it another taste here in a moment. Yep. Yep. That's what we're talking about. Boom. Got a nice little picture there. Now bring this over and portion it out into our bowls. And the only other thing we're gonna quote unquote add to this is I'll put some feta cheese. I'll let it cool down a little bit, but I'll put some feta cheese on top because then when I microwave it for lunch, they'll melt in there and you mix it up in there. Feta cheese added to this, so much better. It's so good. We'll give it like 2 scoops or so here. Zoop. Boop. 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 Look at those nice, colorful, delicious bowls of lamb pasta. That Mediterranean flair to it. I guess a lamb is kind of Mediterranean anyway. But I do love me some lamb. That is for sure. Zoop. All right. Probably put another scoop in each one. Boop. Boop. All right. These look pretty well loaded up. This one might be a little off. We only have a little left in here, so we'll go bloop. Stick this olive in there, I guess. And I think that's good. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Clean up the lips so there's no food stuck between the lid and this. Boom. We've got our lamb pasta all portioned out. Woo! Like I said, I'll put some feta cheese on top, which is optional, but I love me some feta cheese. Bloop. In we go. All right, so we got our chicken noodle casserole done. We got our Mediterranean lamb pasta done. So let me clean up the rest of these dishes from the pasta, and then we'll move on to our protein balls. That's gonna be so good. I haven't made it in a little while, but you give me some lamb. Ooh. I actually have a leg of lamb in the freezer that I bought last time I was at Costco, where it keep me in the smoke. So I should probably do that. That would be good. That would be good. All right. Do some quick cleanup on these couple of dishes here. And then we move on to protein balls, and we'll do our overnight oats. Overnight oats. Delicious. Best breakfast ever. I do like switching up here and there and trying different things. I think I might try some more coffee ones, because those turned out pretty good actually. Well, one of them did not, two of them did. For some reason, if I do 2 packets of instant coffee and no Jello mix, the flavor's good. If I do 2 packets of instant coffee and some Jello pudding mix, not good. But if I do a little bit of Jello pudding mix and 1 coffee, good. It was weird. I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna probably not do any Jello mix this week. But I think if I do, it looks good. Thanks. We got that Mediterranean lamb pasta. I think I might try to, when I make some overnight oats, I might do some with coffee. Like coffee, a little bit of vanilla. Which I should have probably picked up more vanilla, but I did not. I didn't think about it. But if I put a little bit of cocoa powder on top, it'd be like a tiramisu almost, probably. Maybe. Maybe that's a little overzealous of me to think so. But we can try and see how that overnight oats works out with that. So much standing on the order kit. Gun cannon is 4 hours of standing so far, and about 3/4 of the way through the kit. God damn. Yeah. When I finished, when I was putting, I had that old red frame ashtray that I was doing. It was like it didn't even have a grade on the kit. It was like an old real grade before the real grades were a thing or something. And it was definitely a lot more work than the Zaku that's like a new one. A new one. Like, I sanded the Zaku a decent amount, but I probably didn't have to on a lot of it. The design is just better for tearing it away from the, or taking it away from the runners. The gun kit, the gun can that was released in 2001, yeah. It's an old one though. That's like when I originally started messing around with Gundam kits. The Gundam kits are cool. Gunpla is cool. Actually, there's a lot of cool things out in this world, I guess, but. Oh, shit. All right. Try these couple things. We can top this with the feta cheese. Boop. I think I accounted for about a tablespoon on each one. So that's what I'm going to do. Grab this feta cheese. Still smells like. I went to the store today and I bought more mouthwash. And when I went to pick up the mouthwash, apparently there was a hole in it. It got all over like the package of lamb and the feta cheese, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It was mayhem. But we're gonna get a tablespoon of feta on each one of these. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, these are big tablespoons, but that first one did not get a lot. I have to go back and give it some more love. Go extra on some of these, fuck it. Alright. Alright. Got that. Let me move these guys real quick. Mediterranean lamb pasta. Oop, gotta get the close-up shot. Make it really pop. Alright, let me move this real quick. Alright, put this back. Alright, we're just gonna pack up this chicken noodle casserole. Throw it in the fridge. It should be cooled down enough. Look at that. It just looks so good. I don't know which one I'm going to take for lunch. Alright. Toss this. I gotta move these cherries. Boop. Boop. Alright, done with those. I put a second layer of paint down on the leg and call it a night. Have a good one. Have a good one, John Ventura. I'll catch you later. Probably catch you tomorrow for the tomorrow night for the Model Monday. Returning once again after the short hiatus for Monster Hunter. But you have a good night. Catch some Z's. Alright. Move this out of the way. We'll make our protein balls. All right. This is our protein balls. I got, there's a bear. Protein balls. I want to try this. See how it is. Boop. For my protein bar type of deal that I eat before the gym is what this will be. Oh. Dog's barking, hold on. Alright, so then I'm going to have to roll these by hand. I'll wash my hands real quick. I've been touching all kinds of random stuff. Alright, we got our hands washed. We just gotta throw everything in a bowl, mix it up in some balls. This should make 20 balls. 2 a serving. So we gotta do the bag that's in here. 3/4 a cup of peanut butter, or preferred nut butter. 1/3 cup of honey or other liquid sweetener. I thought about maple syrup. I'm probably just gonna do honey. And 1/3 cup of water. You mix it up and good to go, I guess. So let's get these out. I guess I'll leave this here. We'll grab our handy dandy spatula. I'll grab our peanut butter and some honey. I'll probably need to open the second honey because first when I turned upside down I get as much out as I can the other day. About 3/4 cup of peanut butter. I don't feel like doing multiple things, so I'm just gonna do the 4th cup 3 times because I'm a weirdo. All right. 1. 2. And then 3. 3/4 cup. Probably just take this and do some of this action. All right, 3/4 cup peanut butter. Got that Skippy Natural. About 1/3 cup of sweetener. We'll do honey like it says. I swear that's not me, guys. Guys, I swear. It's the bottle. I swear it's the bottle, guys. Come on. I think that one's exhausted itself. Pop this bad boy open. All right, we got 1/3 cup of honey. We also need 1/3 cup of water as well. Then we'll pour the mix in. Just bring this over here and make it easier on me. A 1/3 cup of water. And then we'll put in our 1 bank of mix. I don't want this to go everywhere. It feels like I'm just going to pop it open. It's going to just fly, dude. All right. I got it all in here. So let's mix it up. Should be some sort of thick batter almost, I would assume, the way the no-bake things usually work. Just gonna get everything covered and worked in there. This is about what I expected it to look like. Some sticky mess. Alright, get some of this off. Whoop. Okay. Now we got our battery mess. Now is this going to stick to my hands? I don't know. I just sprayed the powder all over me. I'm probably going to stick them in here. I wonder if I should put down some wax paper or something so it doesn't really stick to it. All right. Look at that. Yeah. I think it'll be okay. Maybe. We'll see. I'm supposed to roll these into balls, so yeah, it's not too sticky. It's not really sticky at all. So allegedly it should make 20 balls. It's a little sticky. But I should be able to make 20. But we've got to put them in the fridge afterwards to kind of solidify up so they keep their ball shape. So we pop these balls in our mouth at a moment's notice, you know? Boop. I don't know how big the balls are supposed to actually be, but I would assume something like this. Oh, they're almost like peanut butter balls. The hell? This does not want to stay together. Boop. Boop. Just rolling balls. Boop. Balls. This will be 10. I wonder if I am going too small. Yeah, I can always re-roll some of them. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going small. Boop. Boop. I got 12. I got a dozen. Boop. All right. I don't know if I want to stack them because then they might stick too much. They're not super sticky, but kind of sticky. All right. 12, 14. This will be 15. $16. 17. 18. I don't think I made, some of the initial ones were pretty small. We can beef them up though. It'll be okay. $19. 20. All right, let's get our small boys up here. Make the small guys a little bit bigger. I wasn't sure. It doesn't really say size-wise when you're rolling. It just says 20 balls. So, I thought I was going too big, but I wasn't going big enough. I thought I was going too big initially, so I made them slightly smaller, and then it turned out to be a mistake. But luckily with this, easy to fix. Easy enough to fix. Just add some more dough, or whatever you want to call this. More stuff. Alright. Grab this. I think this one and this one. Maybe that one if there's any left over. Boop. Oh no. Stay together, balls. Stay together. They're being a little ornery. Try to press them together here. And then roll it. Alright, there you go. Try to add this one as well. Might be able to get some remnants for one more ball. There's like one more small one in there. Boop. There's actually kind of like two more small ones, but put this over here. Get whatever we can. Slap it on this guy to increase the ball size. Now we got 20 protein balls in there for whenever I see fit to shove them in my mouth. Well, not really. I gotta put them in the, it says to put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes before eating, I think, before serving. So I'm just gonna leave them in the fridge, take them out as needed. They should be more solid after being in there, a little less doughy. But they're pretty much just like oatmeal peanut butter bars, or balls, which is fine. Just throw this on top, toss this in the fridge, and we got protein snacks there. Nice. And I'll wash this up. The last thing we got is some overnight oats. Gotta make our breakfast. Yum yum. think everything is good over there. Is the how's this feeling for temperature? Probably cool down a little bit more. Oh yeah. All right, we'll wash this off, do our overnight oats, and we can call it good, I think. I'm gonna do some normal overnight oats. I think I might try some more more coffee versions. But it didn't. Like I said, I tried 3 different ways. 2 of them were good. 1 of them was not. So we can expand on one of the good ones, I think. But also the classic recipe is always a classic. Of the normal one with the berries. I need to start buying bananas and let them get a little riper, and then put them in the freezer so I don't have to buy this bag of bananas. So I was like, you know what, I want to use bananas again, but I don't have any frozen bananas, so I should probably just buy this bag of frozen bananas. That probably costs more for less, probably. I can just buy a bushel of bananas and freeze them myself. But usually you want to let them get a little bit riper before you kind of unfreeze them, so they're like soft. I used to do that when I made a lot more smoothies. I could do smoothies again. That might be good. I've thought about it. Might be an easy way to get some more carbs and stuff in. Just throw a bunch of fruit in. Maybe some veggies in there. Do whatever. Do whatever I want. Whatever I want. Okay. Not that much cleanup to go, just what we used on the balls. Now, break out the old mason jars for these overnight oats. Yum yum. Oop. All right. Let me move this real quick. Well, I'll give it a quick wipe down. I don't know. Just cause I can. All right. Clean this up. Zoop. And then do one of these. We got the lids on already, so grab us some mason jars. All right, we got our lids. Stick over here. Got us 5 mason jars as well. I think this is a little. All right. Now pretty. This is the standard recipe. Well, there's a standard base for all these that I do. It's a 1/4 cup. Do a 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt in here. Plain Greek yogurt. Again, they only have Chobani for some reason. Unsure why. But that's what they got. Everyone's all about that yogurt, I guess. All right. Put a 1/4 cup Greek yogurt in each one. So we're starting with delicious Greek yogurt. Plop it in there. Home. All right. All right, this one's done. Open up our other one. There. Go mixy mix. All right, 1/4 cup. Boop. Boom. One more 1/4 cup in our last jar here. All right. We got our Greek yogurt in each one of those. Oh. Almost dropped the top. I just got some on my finger. All right, we'll grab our measuring cup here. We'll add some milk to these bad boys. 3/4 a cup of milk to be precise. Boop. Three-fourths cup. 3/4 cup. Cup. And then one more 3/4 cup. Bloop. All right. I'll go ahead and fill up my shaker bottle. My protein shake. Not really any left in there. Zoop. Yeah, we're good. All right. Got our milk for a protein shake tomorrow as well. Boom. Now grab our big old thing of protein, vanilla ice cream protein powder. Where did the scoop go? Oh, it's trying to hide in there. All right, put a scoop of protein powder in each one, as we do. Boop. 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 All right. All right, we got our protein powder in each one of those. Now we add our extras or fluff or whatever you want to call them. I don't know how much coffee I have left actually. So I have 2, I have 5. Well, I can try, I'll do 2 normal ones, 2 of my classic recipes, which is just some cinnamon in here. I'll do these not have a why is it has the symbol not where the little tab is. We'll do some double instant coffees here. Oop. We're testing out the coffee stuff. And 2 is pretty good when I put a little bit of vanilla in there. But I might put cinnamon in one of them. I don't know if cinnamon and coffee go well together. Can't imagine they go terrible together. Whoa. This one I have 1 thing of coffee. All right. I think we're good on those. I don't know how much vanilla I actually have left. I have a decent amount, I guess. So I liked when I put vanilla in there last time. A little extra vanilla. Teaspoon-ish. Actually, I could probably put half a teaspoon. I probably don't need a full teaspoon. Might be too much. I'll go like about half a teaspoon in there, half in here, half in here. All right. I'm not going to put vanilla in the normal ones because those are good how they are. Just to add a little bit of extra to offset the coffee, I guess. Although that vanilla does not cooperate that well. Spilling over here. I also spilled like cinnamon and shit everywhere, but that's besides the point. I'm going to take this little mixer I have, or you can use a fork, which I used to do until I got this for free. So just give it a little mix there. Mix in this one. You just gotta mix it all together before we put in the solids. But yeah, I got this for free. They're like, you want a free gift when you're ordering your protein or your pre-workout? I'm like, sure, but none of these are really anything I'd ever use. And I was like, this is the only thing that might be useful, and it turned out to be pretty useful, actually. I actually like it. So I can make protein shakes just in a glass now. What the hell? Alright. These are coffee / maybe tiramisu ones, I'm not sure. I don't know if tiramisu is I know tiramisu is like a coffee cake. But it is also layered, and this is not going to be layered, it's all one thing. And there's going to be bananas in these ones, but that's besides the point. Joop. Alright, done with this bad boy. definitely taste the coffee. Well, I think the vanilla does help out a little bit. Alright. We've got our mixer done here. Now, it's not overnight oats without oatmeal, so we're moving on to the oatmeal portion of this. Grab our good friend of the wax paper. And then our big old box of oatmeal. Big old box. And put a half a cup of oatmeal in each one. Just pour it on the wax paper. And then dump it. Boom. Another half cup on the wax paper. Boom. Boom. Dump it. Half a cup in each one of these. Zoop. Boom. Just dump the rest of this out, I guess. A little bit left in there. Boop. Alright, dump this in our last container. Boom. And we'll get our thickening boys, chia seeds. Do a tablespoon of those in each one. Tablespoon. 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 Alright, let's make it, as will absorb some liquid and make it nice and thick in there. And we're just going to take our, take a fork here, just stir all these up one more time. Get the oats down in the liquid with the chia seeds. It's the final mix, and then we'll top it with some fruit. Boop. All right, we're gonna do that. Did I just spill some? I just spilled some somewhere. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, whatever. All right, we'll start with the bananas. We got some frozen bananas here. It's going to be about a half a cup of fruit on top, but I don't really measure it anymore just because every time you put a half a cup on top, it pretty much fills this to the top of the jar, so I just fill it in until we get to the top. I need to start freezing my own bananas. We'll put berries in the bottom too. The classic recipe is berries. These coffee ones seem to go better with bananas though. Boop. All right. Yeah. How's up with the zipper? There we go. That was weird. Anyways. These other ones get the classic berry treatment. Which are my preferred thing in these because all those juices come out when you mix it up in the morning. Just push it down, it'll come up towards the top. All right. Now on these coffee ones, I'm going to try to be fancy a little bit. I know I should probably do it, you know, in the morning, but I don't got time for that in the morning. I'm running out of here to go to work. Got time to do stuff in the morning. So we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon on one of these. I'm going to try to do a little topping of cinnamon. Maybe like this. Little cinnamon topper, and the other two get a little cocoa powder. Which I should have somewhere. Oh, cocoa powder? Where have you disappeared to? Cocoa powder. Where? Oh, where did you go? Did it fall down to the floor? Oh, it did. Oh, found it. Oh, shit. We got a little bit of cocoa powder. Do a dusting on the top. Try to be fancy like tiramisu or some stuff like that. Coffee and chocolate go together, I think. It's hard to do a dusting on a sort of closed lid, or like a small inside area. But good enough, I guess. Mix that in the morning. Try to be fancy. I don't know which one I'm going to eat tomorrow, but I'll eat them all eventually. One for each day of the work week. The work that I unfortunately come back from vacation to on Daylight Savings Day. Woo. Well, Daylight Savings Day was today, but lost an hour. You know, it's fun times. It's fun times. I much prefer the fall one when I gain an hour of sleep. I don't like losing an hour of sleep. That's crazy. Top all of these. We should be good. Actually, let me. That should be okay. These for now. And then. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Got that. that's pretty much everything that I've got to do tonight for food. The food is all accounted for now. Be a nice, smooth week for not worrying about food. I've got it all ready to go. Rearing and ready to go. Boop. Huh. Boom. 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 Okay. I got a little bit of cleaning up to do here, but I'm not going to bore you with that, I don't think. Be a little boring to watch. But got everything done we needed to. I'm gonna call it there, I think. Gotta work tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Gotta get money somehow. Tomorrow, be doing some Model Monday, working on the Gundam. And then we're back to normal schedule because no more vacay, so video games at night, unless it's one of the special days, workouts on the weekends and stuff, you know. But for now, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I appreciate everyone that is still here. You guys have yourself a good night and or rest of your day. I will catch you guys tomorrow. But until then, peace.